Hey everyone, look at this. Would you take a look at this? We've grown up.
Big ass mics.
Some big ass mics for your big ass ears. I don't know. Sorry, chat. Hey guys, welcome to Books and Brew.
Let's see how loud we are now.
I know. Well, we should be clean, guys. Let me know how the audio is. It's the first time we've been using these mics since we got them.
Oh, I used them once more, but we didn't stream that.
We didn't stream.
So.
Yeah. You got big ass mics, but I got chibi. Yeah, that's right. Shady is the first one to jump on to the Oris subscription train. Yeah, pretty exciting. We finally got the counting information. Got everything all set up. Chibi's all done. But that's Oris. Oris is his own beast.
You're doing it for charity, right?
It's all for charity.
That's
Every bit, every subscription, every donation. I'm gonna count it all up.
Does chat or like the people that donated get to vote on what it goes to, or you guys start donating it?
That's gonna be, I think for the first month or two, it's gonna be like an internal thing. I definitely want charity, at least the money to go towards like mental health.
Mental health, or like if kids don't have access to computers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like for school or a home, like it'd be nice to like give them something.
Shay does have Arcane emotes too. That is true.
He has all the
He is one of the
emotes.
gems. Look at that. Look, he's got that blue gem right now that showcases that he's a 7th month subscriber. Well, no, it's 7th month, but he's got the 6th month gem right now. Right now.
What color does he get for 7?
I think the coloration goes from light. Oh boy, you're putting me on the spot.
You told me when you first made it, but I don't remember.
Yeah. Next one is at 12 months. I think it is.
I think it's like a teal. no?
Archive. Ooh, I gotta go back to my archives to check that. Twitch used images, Twitch badges. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is.
I don't know how close is too close and how far is too far.
You're fine. You're fine.
Sorry.
Excuse me. Yeah, so it goes from like green all the way to like gray. And it goes from like green, light blue to
To, like, a
orange
silver.
to pink
Well,
to
don't ruin
yellow.
it.
It's a lot
He's
of.
gonna get his next one. I don't know if he
Yeah,
wants
he
to
will.
know what it is.
I'm so happy it's the weekend.
Yeah, man, this week, I don't know. I mean, we always say each week is rough, but I mean, I felt like this week didn't want to go.
Yeah, it felt like that.
that.
By the way, Shady, we're gonna use you as a jumping point off right here. How do we sound?
Yeah.
How does everything sound? We haven't done a lot of testing, so this is gonna be the test.
I mean, you did pretty good testing.
Sounds great. Let me know if Amber needs to be raised or I need to be lowered or anything like that.
Because I speak lowly. So I said, I think this is pretty close, but...
You know how I should have both of you nice and clear? Nice. Nice. That's nice!
Oh, you did the cave thing?
Maybe I did.
My volume's a little lower?
Oh, lower than mine? Okay, I can do that. There you go. There you go. Give you a little notch.
There.
There you.
I have a monotone voice, okay? I don't have a high-pitched, girly voice. So my voice is very low tone.
Ooh, boy. Now she sounds fine. Good, good, good. Well, guys, we covered a lot of ground last week. We talked about the Blood Cleric. We talked about... What else did we talk about? Fucking
The
something.
Blood Cleric.
No, we didn't talk about any clerics. Oh, no.
Yeah, we did.
No, we did. We did.
We talked about the Blood Cleric, and we talked about the Blight Druid, and we talked about...
The College of Tragedy.
Yeah, the emo bar.
We went over the path of the Juggernaut again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were supposed to tell Steve. Oh, well, we didn't stream last week because we had crazy ass winds in Southern California, and yeah, like up to 70 miles per hour in certain areas, and their power got blown out.
Yeah, without power, internet at all.
So
It even came down to a point where Steve was like, I don't have any power in my phone anymore.
so we weren't able to stream because we were missing half our team, and that is totally fine because we can't predict power outages.
It happens.
And the winds are at it again. I mean, to be fair, the part
less so.
where we are, it's always a fucking wind tunnel. So you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so we didn't stream last week because of that. But this week, hopefully, knock on wood, everything goes fine. We'll finally get to session 50.
You're right. We did talk about the Circle of the Blighted.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and run down a few subclasses we haven't gone through yet. You're going to tell me what we're going to tackle first, okay?
I'll roll for it.
There is the Moon Cleric.
Oh, yeah, I said that.
The Cobalt Soul Monk.
We didn't know about that one.
The Paladin Oath of the Open Sea. The Runic Child from Sorcerers.
We know about 2 of these.
And I believe we haven't tackled it yet, but the Blood Magic Wizard.
I'm kind of interested in the Paladin. Just
in
because I didn't really know what, Ford could do. Because that class I know is from Critical Role, and like
this is all Critical Role, so yeah.
For a specific character. I mean, like I know there's other stuff in there that wasn't like character specific or main character specific, I should say, but that one I know was. But he multi-class, so we never really got to see fully what he was going to do with it. So kind of just want to see that one. Shady says, I haven't had that issue here yet, but this house came with a generator and a plug-in in the basement just in case. I'm honestly surprised that Mike hasn't, and I hate to say this because it's going to give him an idea, that Mike hasn't bought a generator for the fucking apartment, like his apartment exclusively, because this man needs electricity at all times of the day. So it wouldn't surprise me if he was like, by the way. What?
Never mind.
What'd you buy? You didn't buy a generator. You've been with me all day.
Path of the Open Sea. Oath of the Open Sea.
There is online shopping though, so you know.
It's getting addicting.
Yeah, Amazon didn't like us today, apparently.
They just tossed everything.
I mean, I'm not a big supporter of Amazon, but sometimes you need shit quick. And we ordered. I didn't know you ordered stuff. I had ordered stuff for us, and there was like 3 packages, and it looked like the guy was like, "Fuck y'all."
So, full disclosure, depending on what day and what I'm ordering, especially for the company, occasionally I have it delivered here because I'm like, okay, it's not going to be, it seems like it's going to be, yeah, because I'm not going to be there, and there have been occasions where I'm like, I have no clue where my stuff went. Where's my shit? And so I have done that a few times where I've had it delivered here, especially like the dice where I gave away to Angela and KP and Mikey, and I did a few other things, but I ordered some like open ground loop stoppers.
Oh, you got them shipped here?
And I was like, I'm gonna get them shipped here because depending, I was even looking at like it had like an ETA, and it was like ETA Friday or Saturday, and I was like, no,
came today.
I know how this is gonna work. It didn't get delivered till like 5 p.m.
Yeah, because then your offices are closed and it'll just be chilling there. Somebody could just take it.
I gotta raise you.
Oh.
Better. So,
I don't like being that close.
Paladin, that's fine. Path of the, or Oath of the Open Sea, which very much is ocean-themed, oceanic. You better be a sailor.
It was funny. He was technically a sailor, but player-wise, he had nothing to do with a boat.
Can I be honest?
Huh.
I don't like these very in-the-box type of subclasses.
I don't feel like that one was in the box. I feel like it was specially created for somebody, and so since it was made just to do that, I feel like you could be typecasted, but it wasn't with the intention to put you in a box. It was an intent to make it specifically for somebody.
I suppose. I mean, I'll say that as a generalistic rule, as I hate it when it's like typecast as something. This Open Sea Paladin is a sailor.
Well, like, maybe you didn't always have to be one, because, I mean, you don't get your oath till, like, what, second or third level?
Yeah.
So, like, you could fall into it or something.
Yeah, but why would it wouldn't make any sense to be, you have an Oath of the Open Sea if you were a dwarven individual who spent all of his life in the mountains, and that's where you loved. You like doing that, and then you're like, I'm gonna be an open sea paladin.
No, I mean, like, what if something happened to you? Like, for Ford, his ship fucking blew up, and he thought he was gonna die, and he accidentally made an oath to, like, a serpent guy.
Yeah, but he was always a sailor. That's the point I'm trying to get across. Is that this is almost specific for sailors.
I rolled a natural 20.
So, what happens here at level 3? Let's see here. There's tenants of this. You get some special spells, your oath spells. 3rd level, you get create and destroy water and expeditious retreat. At 5th level, you get augury and mystic step. 9th level, you get call lightning and freedom of the waves. The hell is that?
I think they mentioned that once.
The hell is freedom? That's a spell.
Mm-hmm.
The hell's what the hell?
Oh, I could hear the wind. Oh no.
Oh, here it is. Freedom of the Waves is a third level conjuration spell. You conjure a deluge of seawater in a 15-foot radius and a 10-foot tall cylinder centered on a point within range. It's like a form of tidal wave that does some bludgeoning damage.
Shady, I just feel like Mike's gonna compare fisherman and sailor and say they're the same
On the
thing.
moon, sailors on the moon.
Sailors don't always. I mean,
Go on.
not sailors. Sorry, fishermen don't always sail though, like because they fish off docks.
There is like there's river
Dock
river
fishermen.
fishermen. Yeah, river fishing. Yes, true. But it's the open sea, not the closed river.
They all connect somehow. So,
You're taking the oath of the open sea.
oath of the open water.
It's not called that. I would be cool with like, oceanic oath or something
Well,
along
what
those
if
lines.
you're like from the elemental plane and you're not like a sailor, but like you're just really familiar with the ocean and shit?
Fine. Then you.
I just feel like you're automatically assuming that this is a typecasted person and it was specifically made. So yeah, it may seem like that, but I don't think that was Matt's intention.
What if you're a merfolk? I guess
Yeah.
you could be a triton,
Me and Shady are just like, what about this?
but you still have to be something considered towards ocean. Anyways, like here, I can't get off
What
this.
if like you were from the fucking Underdark and you fucking hated your life and you were like, I'm gonna go out
And be a sailor and be an
you've never seen the ocean before and you just like it now.
Well, then
you're not a sailor.
But guess what? You're trying to be.
No, you just like the fucking ocean.
Oh, okay. You made an oath to the ocean, but you don't want to do anything with it. You just love it.
Yeah. Well, what if you want to control the ocean, but you don't want to actually sail?
Then why isn't it called
What if you're
Oath of the
seasick?
Water Lover?
It said open sea. It didn't say you had to like sail.
There's one thing I can see from this is that what if it's like an astral sea? Like, what if this could be good for like, what if you're like like not a sailor, but like an astronaut type of thing? Like, yeah, I want to go to space.
Yeah, well, don't ask me to come up with scenarios that it would be good for. I do not like them, so therefore.
Like, here's an example. Oath of the Crown can mean so many things. It can mean that you give an oath to a pirate lord, or you give an oath
water,
to
one
a good, huh?
So I have to get water.
Oh yeah, sure.
For my giant ass joke.
You did that the weirdest way. Or you, a crown is also money. Like maybe you gave an oath to like a baron. There's also oath of devotion. You devote your life to a crown, a king, someone, or even like people have said this before. You can do oath of devotion and say that your devotion is to your wife or husband, or your partner.
Yeah.
So there's so much freedom on the way. Oath of the open sea means you have to have something to dealing with sea.
I say that's fair, but like you don't have to be a sailor per se.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
Moving
argue all
on.
you want.
Moving on. I don't care. You also get 13th level, you get control water and freedom of movement. At 17th level, you get commune with nature and freedom of the winds. That's another type of custom spell that this one guy gets. I don't even want to read it.
I made too much sense, Shady.
No, you didn't. You didn't convince me.
Then why are you so upset if I didn't convince you?
Because I still have a point.
You do have a point, but I'm just saying that it shouldn't be just because you're a freaking sailor. You could have, any number of routes could have ended up that way. So too bad.
But you're still dealing with the sea.
Yeah, well, it's in the name.
No, see, Ship Shape, it's tailor-made for sailors, shipyards, the whole thing.
I'm just saying it could apply to other people.
Sure, but they always have to go back to the water. Where Oath of Devotion means you can be anything. You can devote. You know what Oath of Devotion means you can do? You can devote yourself to the sea. You can yeah. Freedom of choice.
Well, they like the water, so this
They
is
do.
for them.
It should have been called the Water Lover Oath. God damn it. Anyways, 3rd level. You get Channel Divinity. You can do 2 types of Channel Divinities with your 1 use. You can do Marine Layer. I think we kind of know what this is. Essentially what it does is that it creates a 20-foot fog around you. And any creature within 5 feet of you can see through this heavily obscured mist. However, if you're not within 5 feet of the person, it is total obscurity. So it's great to get away. And if you have a friend that's right next to you, go follow me, kill that guy, you can see him.
That's one thing I hated when he used this, though, because every time he used it, it wasn't the right...
No, it was never the right time.
It was never the right time, because then nobody could see him. Nobody knew where he was.
You know what? The only time it was right was the final boss. Because even Matt was like, if it wasn't for Marine Layer, I should have been targeting
boss,
it.
And then when they were... No, when they were over there near the castle... Oh, when they were trying to get into Caleb's...
Oh, right.
Because then it did make sense.
Yeah.
Because then they couldn't get hit and they were running. And, like, there was only 2 of them. So it made sense then. But all the other times, it fucking failed.
It says here, Fury of the Tides is another ability you can use with, say, Channel Divinity. Excuse me. As a bonus action, you can channel the powerful might of the waves to bolster your attacks for 1 minute. Once per turn for the duration, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can choose to push the creature 10 feet away from you. If it is pushed into an object or a wall, it takes bludgeoning damage. So, pretty good, but I'm not convinced. You know why? Because the picture they showed as an example of the Oath of the Open Sea is a gosh damn sailor. Look, he's a pirate.
Kind of looks like he's from Assassin's Creed.
He does. He does look like he's from Black Flag. I have a point.
I didn't say I was.
I have a point.
I was saying because you were like, "Oh, this is such a box," and I'm like, "It can't. It's not just a box."
Shady, go get box in here. At 7th level, you get an ability called Aura of Liberation. Starting at 7th level, when you nearly fill, F-I-L-L, not feel, fill nearby creatures with the energy of movement while you are not incapacitated. You and creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you cannot be grappled, restrained, and ignore penalties to movement and attacks from underwater. Creatures that are already grappled or restrained, when entered in this area, can then spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape anything that they're there.
This group of 3 to 4 of these guys are basically the unkillable together.
Yes, absolutely. At 5th level, you get a thing called Stormy Waters. Again, we're going into
Shut up and read the
Open Sea.
description.
We're going into Open Sea, everyone. You can call on the force of crashing waters as a reaction. Oh shit, as a reaction. Whenever a creature moves out of your reach, it takes 1d12 bludgeoning damage and must succeed a strength saving throw against your spell DC or be knocked prone. So someone's already trying to run away from you, so they're using some movement. Immediately, poof, knocked down.
That sucks.
That's pretty good.
Well, it sucks for whoever.
Oh, it sucks for them. Yeah, absolutely.
Getting it.
Mythic Swashbuckler. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and Google what the definition of swashbuckler is.
Michael.
Yeah?
Just read it.
All right. I'm done having fun.
Throw this D20 at your
Please
forehead.
don't. That thing's
Throw
heavy.
Throw the big one.
No, that one's even worse.
I don't know where it is. Hold on. Let me find the box. Oh. This one. Because I have this D20 and this D20. I feel like now that I finally
Have a good weekend, Brain Tech.
Bye.
Thank you for jumping in.
So this is a regular D20. And this is...
That's the hurdy.
This is if I were to chuck it. It's
That's the
pretty
hurdy-durdy.
like a big golf ball.
Mystic Swashbuckler at 20th level. Get this is 20th. You channel the spirits of historic sea captains to briefly become a paragon of heroic adventure. As an action, you can embrace the spirits of the sea.
Let me polish it before I throw it at
To
you.
gain the following benefits for a minute, you have advantage on athletics checks, and you gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed, like if you're climbing a ship. If you already have a climbing speed, it gets doubled. If you are within 5 feet of a creature and no other creatures are within 5 feet of you, you have advantage on all attacks against this creature. You can take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action. And you have advantage on dexterity checks and saving throws against effects you can see. You kind of adopt a lot of things in this one. You have dodge and disengage and dash, which is a rogue thing. You also get advantage on creatures that are 5 feet of you without anyone near you. That's another rogue thing. That's the swashbuckler rogue. By the way, the swashbuckler rogue, not tied to the sea.
Read your damn book.
You also have advantage on dexterity checks and saving throws. That's a barbarian thing.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought that was a rogue thing.
No, it's a barbarian thing because they like. Steve gets really happy whenever he has to make a dex save
I know.
that he can see. He's like, "Oh, perfect! I can see."
0 to dex.
Rogues are never tied down to anything specific. That's true. That's 100% true. Well, that was the. It was okay. It's okay. It's not the best subclass so far. I can see why Travis only went so far. Because didn't he get to a certain point and then he started to...
Well, he would go 1 level warlock and then he would go like 2 into paladin and then he would go back to warlock.
Yeah. How far did he... Because they only went to 15th level.
I think he took his last level in warlock because he wanted gate.
That's right.
I could be wrong.
I'm going to look it up. Crit Roll Stats has actually their character sheets when they ended.
It's not an episode if I don't yawn 10 times.
That's true. Oh, they stopped at 16th level. I didn't know
okay.
that. He was a level 4 paladin and a level 12 warlock.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I don't remember what level he actually switched over.
Cool. Well, next, what do you want to get into? Do you want to go into the Runic Child of the Sorcerer, the Wizard, the Blood Wizard, the Moon Cleric? Did he do it for the HP and armor?
Well, it was story beat wise, but then I think towards the end he just did it because he wanted certain spells. Because the pack that he made he didn't want, he just did it for like... He thought it was something good to save his life, and then like the way the story played out, it was like he got fucking sick of it and didn't want like this evil thing to have control over him.
So, I know for certain he didn't do it for the armor, at least. Yeah, story-wise, it all made sense. Game mechanic-wise, if he was thinking that far ahead,
Oh, I think he wanted to also do it because he wanted to wield that vestige, and I don't think as a warlock he
No,
could.
you're thinking of
No, his sword was a vestige.
yes, but you're thinking of Yasha.
No.
Yes, I am.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Look it up.
The vestige that they had.
It was not locked to a specific class.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking of Keela?
No, but his sword was a vestige.
Yes, I know, but you're saying he took the paladin to wield it. He didn't have to. As a Hexblade warlock, he has proficiency in martial weapons.
Huh, okay. Well, I didn't know.
Well, that's why I'm like, listen before you say, you said it twice, and you're like, I know.
Well, I
I'm
thought
like, no.
you were denying the vestige part. That's why I
No,
was just
I knew
like,
it was a
no,
vestige.
It was.
That was the big point of the story. Anyways, mechanically, he didn't really need armor for Paladin because as a Hexblade Warlock, he had proficiency in martial weapons as well as, I think, up to medium armor. When you multi-class into Paladin, I don't think you get proficiency in heavy armor at that point. You have to start off as a Paladin. He didn't really need Paladin for the extra hits because, again, he only went to level 4 in Paladin, so he wouldn't be able to get that multi-attack as a Paladin. he didn't need it anyways. As a Hexblade Warlock, once he gets to 5th level, or I think 6 or 7, he gets multi-attack. Because Hexblade Warlocks are more like a fighter, like a magic fighter. I think he simply did it for the smite.
Yeah, that was the thing he liked to do.
And also a small ability to heal. I feel like I dumped a lot of, like, that's DM knowledge right there. No, he did it for, I'm more than certain mechanically he did it for the smite. Story-wise, it made perfect sense.
Yeah, I felt like it was more of a story-based thing than like a mechanics-based thing.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Let's see. Do you want to do, which one did you have in mind for the next one?
I don't know. How many do we have?
We have the Moon Cleric. We have the Blood Wizard. We have Cobalt Soul Monk. I feel like you don't really care about that. I don't care about
the monk just because we know what that can do.
Buddy, what's going on, man? Right now we're going over the Tal'Dorei. I said that weird.
Tal'Dorei source book.
The subclasses that are in the book.
Yeah, well, we went over forward. We kind of already know what Bo can do.
It's true. There's the Runic Child, there's the Blood Wizard, and there's the Moon Cleric. Those are the few that we have not covered yet.
I don't know.
Do you want to roll for it?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Okay. Go grab a D6.
I grabbed a D4.
Oh, because there's only 4 left.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about
3 left.
3 left. Grab a D6. I'm sure you have plenty.
Oh yeah. I just have to find out what
1 to 2 is the Moon Cleric. 3 to 4 is the Sorcerer. And 5 to 6 is the Wizard. So you go ahead and roll and you let me know.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to numbers. I was trying to get the
Don't worry,
dice.
I have it in mind.
6.
6. We're going to talk about that wizard, man. I've been getting into wizards so bad. It's so good. I love wizards now. Oh, boy.
They're still squishy.
They are squishy. They're very squishy. So, blood wizards. Oh, we're going back into Hemiocraft. That edgy, smart aleck who uses his blood to write his math homework in. The whole deal. Considered taboo by many societies and magic practitioners, the use of blood magic, also known as Hemiocraft, is a rare art that harnesses the latent powers of a creature's vitality to fuel and amplify a caster's own ability while manipulating and weakening the bodies of its enemies. Oh, it's so edgy. You can literally stab yourself on the edge.
Quit talking like that.
No, I won't. At 2nd level, when you get to choose your subclass, you get to choose, of course, the Blood Wizard, and you get Blood Channeling. It says here you are able to use your own dependence on life essence to channel your magic abilities. Whenever your current hit points are below maximum, you can use your own body as an arcane focus. So in other words, you don't need a wand, you don't need components. You can literally just go, I don't need that anymore. Snap the wand and you can cut yourself and use the blood as your arcane focus. If you wanted to.
Well, we already went over the emo bard, now we got this.
So good. And in addition, when casting the magic wizard spells that require a costly material component, you can forego that component by taking 1d10 necrotic damage per 50 gold that it costs. Jeez. Oh, that's so edgy.
That's kind of emo too.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I'm gonna like fucking take away my own health just to get a little bit of the components. Because some of those components are fucking pricey. Like, it wouldn't be worth it, especially if you're a squish ball.
It says here if the damage you intake from doing this,
like, it will give you a rest, lose your voice.
Yeah, if it reduces you to 0 hit points, the spell fails, but the spell slot is not expended and you drop. So you can be like, last ditch effort, I've only got 20 hit points and I need to cast something with 100 gold worth. 2d10, 20, shit. Spell slot is not wasted, but you fall. Oh my my god, this is the most edgelord emo. I love it so much. I've known kids that would love to play this. I think I've been in grade school, and I think I've known people who were like, oh yeah, I've seen anime, and I know now I want to be that edgy character that no one wants to talk about.
Yeah, because they're normally not liked.
And then we could zoom out from this picture of them talking that way, and it's some guy like me who looks non-threatening as shit, and he's like, yeah.
No, it's normally some dude with this hair in his face. If it's anime, oh god.
Yeah, it's always in his face. Look at that. If there's always one little curl that goes over an eye. Anyways. Now I'm gonna butcher this, because again, we've established that I can't English. Sanguine? Oh my god, help me.
What are you trying to say?
S-A-N
San.
G-U-I-N-E.
I think you might be actually saying that right, but
Am
I would Google. I don't want to.
Sanguine. Let's see, dude.
Arcane.
Text to speech. We're gonna
G-U.
Gwyn. Sanguine.
There's a G-U.
It almost sounds like a sangria, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Google says everything extra white.
Sanguine.
Sanguine? Like
I don't feel like that's right.
That's the correct pronunciation. Thank you, buddy. It's hold on, I'm gonna listen to it again.
Google said sanguine.
I'm gonna say, we're gonna hear it
Like
again.
penguin.
Watch, ready?
Sanguine.
Sanguine.
We
Sanguine.
can't always count on Google because Google's drunk half the time, okay? She can't do accents. Certain words are really iffy.
I can. Mom,
Sanguine.
I like those water birds. What water birds, honey? You know,
Those sanguine.
Sanguine.
the sanguines. No, they're called penguins. What?
Yeah, so I was like, I think you have that right, but
Sanguine burst. That sounds horrible. That sounds like we're doing something bad to a penguin. A sanguine burst. You learn to weave. The Google text is based off England pronunciation.
Oh, we know.
So we need to say it with a little bit of. Oi, sanguine. You got sanguine blast. It says here, when weaving your life force into a spell you cast, bolstering its intensity at the cost of your vitality. Whenever you roll damage for a spell, if you've cast a first level or higher, you can choose to take necrotic damage equal to the spell's level and re-roll the number of damage dice up to your intelligence modifier. Oh, okay, so that's like a feat where you can re-roll ones, but this one lets you re-roll ones. Like if you casted a first level spell, you take 1 point of damage, but you get to re-roll all those ones. Yay!
Hey, he's got your bracelet in his hand.
Jeez.
The cat picked it up like a little person. Get that off the floor. He's gonna try and stick it in his mouth and run away with it.
Okay.
Our cats are weird, man. They act like little people or little squirrels sometimes. He wants it.
No, you don't get this.
He picked it up and he looked at me and he was like, oh shit, she found out.
So, this one, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you. We stream here every Friday and Saturday. Fridays late at night here at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
We were on a little later.
We were a little late today because we're eating.
We needed food.
We haven't eaten all day. Come on, man. And we stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we actually do our ongoing campaign. We're about to hit episode 50. Don't worry, we do recaps, so that way no one else who's jumping in late doesn't know what's going on.
Yes. Hello. He went.
Yeah, I saw. Oh, I got something in my eye. So
Yes.
Sanguine Blast or Burst is okay. That doesn't sound that interesting, but you are getting it in addition to blood channeling, which is all right as well. It's way better than most subclasses for the wizard, because wizards get two things, and that is certain magic spells are cheaper to transfer over to your book, and you get a specific thing. This gives you two specific things. Okay, not that bad.
How's that reaction?
Yeah. Give wizards a little more love, please. At 6th level, you get Bond of Mutual Suffering.
When's your bracelet again?
When a creature you see hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction to bind your vitality to the attacker, forcing them to share your pain. The attacker takes damage equal to the damage you took. What the fuck?
That is emo.
Hold on, hold the fucking phone. This feature cannot be used against constructs or undead. You can use this feature once, and once you've done it, you have to take a long rest to do it again. Or long or short rest. Holy shit! To do it again. At 14th level, you can use this feature twice between rests. Wait, hold on. The attacker takes damage equal to the damage you took. That's broken. That's broken. And I'll explain why. It's a reaction, meaning that it's happening while you're taking the damage. So
that's a fuck you spell. Fuck me, fuck you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's what that is.
Channel damage? It's like you get hurt and you're like, no, you too.
Yeah. Try to fuck me over, I'll fuck you over.
Imagine a paladin gets a natural 20 and smites you for 55 points of damage.
Oh yeah, well.
Oh yeah? Well, I only got 56 points of damage, so fuck you too. And I can do this twice because I'm a 14th level. At 10th level, you get Glyph of Oh my god, no. Don't make me say this, please. Don't. It's a last resort, right? Like, you have expand...
No, it's a reaction.
No, this is a class feature that you can use once per long or short rest. You could take an hour-long break and you could do it again. I'll do it again. And essentially it just says here that when you get hit by a creature, you can use your reaction to bind your vitality to the attacker and forcing them to share the pain. The attacker takes damage equal to the damage you took. It's a reaction. There is no spell involved. It doesn't seem like there's no save, so the person who's hitting you doesn't have a chance to do anything beyond it. It is just a reaction, and it happens. If a dragon breathes 69 points of damage on you, I don't know why I came to that number, but the dragon takes that damage too.
Yeah, I mean, they could do catnap. Catnap is like a short rest in 10 minutes.
Wizards have access to catnap, so they can essentially do this every 10 minutes.
Just because I said the word cat doesn't mean I was summoning you.
This is, yeah, and I would agree for Buddy that this is sort of like, not a last, it is kind of
I mean, it would be good for
a big hit avoidance.
Yeah, it would
ability.
be good for a natural 20.
It's like, oh shit, that's really going to kill me. Fuck you too.
What are you doing?
Now here's what I don't want to say.
He's right on the mic. I don't know if you guys can hear him.
I'm worried that these guys are going to try to eat the mics.
That's why you've been closing the door. He's
That's
just
true.
Booping it like this.
Yeah. Glyph of... Oh no. Please. Glyph of Hemorohagging. Hemorohagging.
Sound it out.
Why? Why do they do it? They know I don't English.
Hemo what?
Alright. Hemoro. Wait, no. Hemoro? Now I can't even do it. It's come to that point where you start saying a word constantly where it doesn't make any sense anymore. Up and at them.
Look at him. Look at him.
Up
you guys
and
can
at
hear
them.
him now. I can't see that far, honey. That looks like hemorrhaging.
Here, I'm gonna put it in chat. We're all gonna spell it out together. We're all gonna have fun.
So somebody hear this gremlin? Because he keeps going like this and purring into the mic.
Ooh, what was that?
Boops the mic. I think he thinks the mic is part of me and it's not.
There it is. I put it in chat.
It kind of looks like hemorrhaging, but hemhine.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I think I spelled that wrong. There's no double H. I wasn't looking. See, I can't English. What's wrong with me?
I can't spell either.
Shut up.
I can't spell. But it looks like the beginning of hemorrhage.
There you go.
Hemorrhaging. I don't know if that's hemorrhage. I don't think hemorrhage has another H in it.
Amber got it right? Okay, hold on.
Because a hemorrhage is like your ton of blood is coming out of you and you're trying to stop it.
Hold on. Hey, Google, can you go ahead and pronounce this for me?
Hemorrhaging.
Yeah, hemorrhaging.
Wait, it's just the word hemorrhaging? Can I not read?
I guess no one taught you.
Did I go to school at all? I went to a few years of college. I know I did. I was there.
Yeah, and you still have Google in front of me, and you turn to me and go, how do you spell
What the
this?
fuck is wrong with me?
Hemorrhaging.
Glyph of hemorrhaging.
You can't read, Mike.
Fucking goddamn it.
Because it looked like hemorrhaging from far, but I couldn't like really
my
tell what the last
God.
few letters were, so I was like squinting. I was like, I think
All
it
right.
says hemorrhaging.
All
but
right,
I'm not
I
sure.
made it sound way more important than it did. The Glyph of Hemorrhaging. At 10th level, when you damage a creature with a spell, you can choose to curse the creature for 1 minute. While cursed in this way, whenever a creature is hit by an attack, it takes an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. At the end of each of this creature's turn, it can make a con save. There's a little hair here. A
That
Constitution
doesn't make
saving
up
throw.
for your lack of speaking.
It has a chance to end the curse if it succeeds on that con save. This feature cannot be used against undead or constructs. Once you use this feature, you cannot use it again until you take a short or long rest. I am liking the fact that most of these feats are restarting at short rest. That's kind of nice.
He hit his head. Fun fact about this cat, this particular cat, he was very sick when he was little and he stopped breathing, unfortunately, but I also think because the lack of oxygen to his brain made him a little dumb because he hits his head full force on tables, desks, you name it, and he doesn't care. Like, it doesn't hurt. It makes me worried.
Oh boy. And last, hey, guess what? This is shorter
Please
than...
tell me you can read this one.
They're all shorter than 2 syllables. I can do it. I can do it. Thicker than water.
Okay.
Thicker than water.
Those words you know.
Help me, guys. Upon reaching this 14th level, the blood that flows through your veins... Oh my god, stop. This fucking... empowers your art with arcane vigor. Ooh. That mends wounds and helps preserve your life. Whenever a spell or magical effect causes you to regain hit points, you regain an additional number of hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. In addition, while you are concentrating on a spell, you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks.
That's
At 14th
useful.
level, you are getting hit with everything but non-magical.
This is true. I mean, maybe it's like a fighter or like a rogue that only has like, you know, just a regular melee attack. Doubtful, but you know, maybe.
I was very excited for the blood magic wizard, and now I'm gonna say
I feel like you're disappointed.
I'm disappointed. Kind of disappointed. Big F, big oof.
Maybe it's because you spent too much time on the word hemorrhaging.
Fucking goddamn it!
I was like,
Why am I such a goddamn idiot?
spelling's you're good at math. Spelling and speaking
Maybe we
is
should-
such your forte.
Wait, is the adventure book out in physical copies? It is.
Yeah, I
It
pre-ordered
absolutely is.
it.
And not only that, it comes with the best type of feature. Well, two different types of features. One, it's got a bookmark that's built in.
That was I was like, this big ass source book, which was not cheap, might I add. I was like, you are most excited for the bookmark.
Look at that bookmark. Not only that, but it also has a secret compartment where you can get a giant coupon for soup plantation.
I think you put that in there.
No, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Oh, it comes with a map?
You didn't know?
No,
Yeah,
I haven't been able to pry the book away from you.
Oh, that's a good point.
And you have it upside down, sir, so I guess mapping is also not one of your skills. Let me see that.
God, I hate this.
I was like, I think you
I
have
hate
it
this.
upside down. Let me see.
I can't catch a break.
It's like the book is like this. And it's
Hold
like,
on.
It's like why do I can't understand?
Google, what was it again?
Hemorrhaging.
Thank you. Hemorrhaging. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know.
Okay.
I gotta open this book.
So
it's
this
a big
is how
beefy
you would
book.
hold
but
the map,
Uh-huh.
not like this.
You're funny, aren't you? You're a funny one.
He had it like this.
Don't forget, I'm the DM. I'm gonna do the moon cleric now.
Okay.
because I can say moon without a problem, and it's only 4 letters.
Well, there's no guarantee that there won't be things in that subclass that you can't read. Here you go.
Sure.
But
How do you say it again?
Hemorrhage.
No, hold on.
Hemorrhage.
Moon.
Okay, thank you. Moon. Yeah.
They came so late to your country. Aww. Yeah, I feel like I don't know what area you live in, or I don't want to be creepy, but I feel like Canada's generally last and UK's generally last, so I feel bad for you guys.
So crazy. You know, Google knows a lot of things. Wait, Google knows a lot of things, don't you, Google?
Shady.
Mike can't speak English.
Thank you. I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. Thank you. Fuck off, Google. You don't know me.
Did you see what Shady said?
Don't feel bad. They hug a famous painting in a
What was that word?
Huh?
They hung, not hug.
What?
You said they hug.
Mike can't speak English.
Oh, okay, thank you. I knew what I was doing. Don't feel bad. They hung a famous painting in a famous art gallery upside down by accident for over a month before anyone noticed.
Are you this bad on Aura streams?
Yes. You think I changed? No.
I mean, it's part of your charm, but I feel like you're more coherent when you're explaining games. But I mean, we're explaining games right now. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, you know, like computer parts don't really have big words like GPU.
What are you talking about?
Well, there's like an acronym for them, so you don't have to say the full word. So if you don't know the whole
Component names, sure. I will admit that they don't go over like 3 syllables mainly, but it's always like the FOA3281
yeah, but
version
there's like
2.
letters and numbers. So like you're not trying to say an actual word. Just saying. Yeah, read it like how it looks.
Do I have any chance, Google?
No.
Any chance?
No. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay. I know. I'm sorry. Damn it. All right, the moon cleric. Since the founding, all mortals have looked up into the skies and sensed the power and majesty carried by Catha and... Nope.
What?
Nope.
Brutus?
Oh, Rudis. That's the 2 moons, right? In Exandria?
You're the DM, sir, not me. I've only DM'd once, but I can speak the English, so I guess I have a step up.
I don't know. I thought...
Well, you've watched Critical Role longer than me, and all that man said
God
is
damn
Brutus.
it. You had one job.
Okay.
Google
Well,
it's your
Moon-
friend now, I guess.
Google... No, shut up, Google. You don't know me. You get some domain spells as a moon cleric. First, you get Fairy Fire. Kind of reminds me of the Circle of the Stars druid.
Well, I think you get it as a druid spell anyway,
True.
because I have it as a moon druid.
Silent Image. You get Invisibility. Moonbeam.
Isn't Silent Image like a warlock thing?
That's a wizard thing, and a warlock,
okay.
and a
I'm
sorcerer.
thinking of Mirror Image, maybe. I don't know.
That's a wizard thing, too.
Okay.
Moonbeam. I think clerics already get Moonbeam. Wait. No, they do. No, you've used it. Do
I
they?
don't have Moonbeam.
Holy shit.
Druids get Moonbeam.
Well, druids as a whole get it. You're not a moon druid.
I don't have
Okay.
Moonbeam.
Fairy Fire is the bane of rogues. Absolutely. Or it could be the best of rogues if you have a rogue friend and you do it to the enemies, because then they get advantage every single tick. Invisibility, I know, is not a cleric spell.
No.
So that's kind of hype to get.
I feel like that's a warlock and a wizard thing.
Yeah. Hypnotic Pattern and
Warlock.
Major Image.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking.
Greater Invisibility, that's broken, by the way. Greater
Like that
Invisibility is broken.
only people with... Wait, can people with True Sight still see greater? Or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought True Sight seen through all that
True
crap.
Sight, Blind Sense, and Tremor Sense can see invisibility because they don't rely on sight.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let's see here. Greater invisibility and hallucinatory terrain. Shut up. I got it right. And 9th level, you get Dream and Pass Wall. Pass Wall is a spell that you
I don't
don't...
think I've ever heard of that.
Pass Wall is not a very utilized spell, but here, I'll go ahead and look it up. But it is a...
I knew everything else but that.
I think it's a wizard and sorcerer spell. Let's see
Oh,
here.
that's probably why. I don't
Oh, it's
know.
only for wizards. It's only for
Oh.
wizards. It says here, a passage appears at a point of your choice. Oh, okay.
He says it's good for getting around magic doors.
You know what this is? This is the door that Ford makes.
He makes gate.
Gate.
Quit messing it up, man. He makes gate. He doesn't make...
No, gate's different.
Gate is different. It's like 500 feet out, and then like you can follow it and nobody can see
you're right.
through that little passage. That's gate. That's not what this is.
I feel like this is two D&D people arguing right now. This is how we argue? Is this how things work?
Yeah, and you know more than me, I feel.
Okay.
I've always felt like you've known more than me, and I'm correcting you.
All right, here goes. A passage appears at a point of your choice that you can see on a wooden, plaster, or stone surface, such as wall, ceiling, or floor within range, and it lasts for the duration, which is 1 hour. You choose the opening's dimensions, and the passage creates no instability in a structure surrounding it. When the opening disappears, any creature... Oh, so you can create a door. You create a door.
I mean, Shady put in the chat, but...
Oh, if the door is magically locked, make a new door and... Just chat. Shady got it. Chat got it. God damn it.
God damn it, you had one job.
I know. I know. So you get a bunch of cool things. Your channel divinity, you get a blessing of the full moon. Ooh, what if you turn to a werewolf? That'd be awesome. You can use your ability. It says here you can use your channel divinity to infuse your allies with bestial power. I was kidding. These are werewolf clerics.
You could be.
These are werewolf cleric. That's awesome. This changes the whole game. As an action, you instill a willing creature of your choice within 30 feet of you, only one, with the following choices. You have one of these two. Blessing of the Watchful Moon. For an hour, the blessed creature's speed increases by 10 feet and has advantage on perception and survival checks involving smell or to track a creature. You turn him into a wolf. Or you get Blessing of the Blood-Drenched Moon. For 10 minutes, the blessed creature has advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the blessed creature's allies is within 5 feet of the target and the ally isn't incapacitated.
Isn't Rudis like, isn't it already red? Or it's like kind of red, and then when it comes full circle, it's all the way red?
I think it's kind of red.
Because I know like the regular moon is white, and then like Rudis is supposed to be red.
I don't know the cosmology of Exandria.
It's
See, I can be smart.
I just know one's white and one's red, and I just thought Rudis was red.
In addition to that blessing of the full moon channel divinity, you also have an alternative way to your channel divinity. So you already have a lot of choices here. You have Mind of Two Moons. That sounds oddly sexual. You get your 2 moons out here.
Quiet English.
Go ahead and get your 2 moons out here.
That's not what I was thinking at all.
Huh? Starting at 6th level. Oh, you can get this until 6th level. That's interesting. You can use your channel divinity to invoke the twofold Arcana of Exandria's moons. Oh, because there's 2. By expending 1 use of channel divinity, you can cast a second concentration spell while already concentrating on the first.
Oh, that's cool. It's because there's 2 moons.
Oh, as long as both spells are on the moon domain spell list. So you can hold Fairy Fire and Moonbeam.
Excuse me, guys.
Or you can hold Greater Invisibility and Hypnotic Pattern.
That's useful.
That's really... Oh, what the fuck?
And dangerous.
You need to make a concentration save. If you get hit, you have to make a concentration save to maintain your concentration on both spells. You make the save with disadvantage. On a failure, you lose concentration. Oh, so you better not get hit, because you have to make a con save at disadvantage.
Well, you take Forecaster.
Let me go ahead. I wish I had an applause button right now. I'm going to go ahead.
And you have somebody bless your ass while you're doing this.
Hold on. I'm going to quickly install a applause thing real quick, but that was great. So yes, that's awesome.
You take Lorecaster, you have somebody bless you if you were Vera, technically you could do the bond and have a +4 to the save. Oh, thank you.
Oh my god, buddy! Buddy right now, subscribing!
See, I learned things.
Oh my god, thank you so much for the sub.
It just doesn't always come across when we do one-shots because like a dumbass, I pick something like I haven't ever played. So it's very much hot drop and roll out of the car. So see what happens.
Y'all better play good D&D because now invested. Well, guess what? You'll get your fill of D&D because this weekend, not only are we doing our normal campaign this Saturday, but this Sunday we're going to be joined with Careful Cantrip.
We don't have our regular players for one shots. Sometimes we do our regular cast, or sometimes we like to do guests with other channels or creators, or trying to diversify our feed a little bit, and then get their content out there as well. So we'll have Realmsmith or Dave from Realmsmith TV.
Actually, he's changed his name.
Oh,
it is Mythic Roll Dave because he has his business.
Yeah, he also has the.
Yeah, Mithril Armory.
Sorry, the cat.
So
Careful
we have Dave.
Cantrip.
We have Dave, Careful Cantrip, and we have Crispy.
We have Burnt Toast.
Burnt Toast.
It's technically like Crispy Loaf Toast
combo.
Or something.
Yeah, Crispy Loaf combo.
But they're in our Discord, so I think you can type !Discord, and they're an artist in there.
Yes, you can.
And is that it? Then we had somebody else.
I think that's it.
You only have 3?
No, well, 2 people are coming from
Oh
Careful
yeah,
Cantrip.
we have 2 from Careful Cantrip. That's right. The link not come up. Mike,
Oh, is it not coming up?
do your job, Mike.
I will do my job. I was gonna do sort of the cheering crowd thing. Let's see if it plays.
You need the link for the Discord.
I know, I heard you. All right, hearing this guy?
It's normally in there, buddy. Give him a sec. As I normally see it all the damn time. What are you doing in there?
I don't know what he's doing in there.
Oh, he's gonna hit the freaking power bar. The switch. Thanks. You little asshole. Oh, like all of a sudden. He's like, oh shit, my
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Let's see. Where was I at? Oh my god, we had 2 concentration spells for a cleric. That's insane. That's actually really, really good, honestly.
Bud, why are you trying to destroy the office? Single-handedly.
Let's see here. Next one you get at 8th level empowered cantrips. This is like we've talked about this before, where either your cleric gets like an upgrade in terms of battle tactics for your weapon, or you get a better spells. This gets better spells. Makes sense, especially since you're concentrating on a couple of them. Here, let me try that applaud once more. There you go. Yeah.
That for you?
No, that's for you. That was for you. That's also for Buddy. Oh yeah. Shit. Oh man. Eclipse of the Ill Omen. Ooh, that sounds badass. At 17th level, this is the last one you get. At 17th level, better be awesome. You call upon the Vermilion Moon, Rudis.
You can say Vermilion.
I can't say Vermilion.
But you can.
You know why I can say Vermilion?
Why?
Pokemon.
You had somebody say it for you, and then you heard it.
Yeah. It says here, it seems here the Vermilion Moon. Is Vermilion purple or red?
I thought it was purple, but now I'm double thinking if it's like a violet.
It flares up in the sky above you, eclipsing all other light. Its power surrounds you.
Oh, it's like a red.
Oh,
yeah,
it is
well,
a
we
red.
did say Brutus was red.
Say. You did say. You knew it. That's in your head.
Yeah, it says a brilliant red pigment made of mercury.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't say mercury.
Mercury.
Sulfide.
What'd you call me? Its power surrounds you even where the sky can't be seen, and even on other planes. As a bonus action, you can manifest an area of reddish dim light in a 60-foot radius around you. So you have that. In addition to the normal effects of dim light, creatures in this area make saving throws with disadvantage. All creatures?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the main moon was white, Shady, because I think it was, like, for, at least for, the campaign that Matt runs. I don't remember if the bigger moon was white or black.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it was your neck.
That was the back of my head. That wasn't even my neck. I went, I'm getting old. Old. I'm gonna die soon. Oh no.
Don't say that.
What does it do besides giving creatures disadvantage? It sucks here because it says here that creatures in this area make saving throws with disadvantage.
Thank you for joining us. I didn't realize
my
it was
God.
that crack early where you were.
Good night, buddy.
Bye.
Enjoy your sleep. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the sub and follow. Much appreciated. Much love. Absolutely. The eclipse lasts while you are concentrating as you're concentrating on a spell for up to 1 minute. Concentration on this feature counts as concentration on the counts as concentrating on a moon domain spell for the purposes of your 2 moons feature. Additionally, once per turn, when you deal radiant damage to any creature in this area of dim light, you can curse one of those creatures until the eclipse moon ends with no action required. A creature cursed in this way has its speed halved and can't regain hit points. That's okay. Just okay.
I still think it's pretty good.
It's all right. Amber.
Huh.
It's okay.
I don't know what you're doing. I just know you're playing an effect. Because I can see you touching a button.
Do you want to do that too?
No.
Ready?
Nope.
Say something. Shit. Use that on the boss with legendary healing abilities, right? Ooh, clever girl. I like that. That's smart. I think we're gonna end at. Do you think you have time for maybe one more, or do you want to end that here?
I don't want to go through all of them. We gotta save some for next time and then get into the next chapter.
Sure, we'll do the Cobalt Soul and the Runic Child next time. So thank you so much for joining us. Shady, much appreciated, buddy.
How do we say that H word?
Hemiograph.
No.
Hippopotamus.
Hemorrhage.
No. Stop it.
That was like when you couldn't spell biscuit.
Who? What'd you call me? Fuck you.
You spelled biscuit wrong in the Discord and they all were like, wait.
It's like when I spelled brain right, I spelled biscuit. Brian.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moments where I've got the stupid.
Yeah, but you were actually tired that day, but I was like, you're like, my Brian hurts.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was like, huh?
You
Listen, I spell biscuit wrong all the time.
I wonder if there's a stupid.
I don't even remember how he spelled it, Shady. I just know somebody pointed it out before I did.
I don't like this.
I think it was Reaper when you back in your New Egg days. He was like, did Mike just not spell biscuit right?
Anyways, it's been so happy. I've been so ecstatic to talk to you guys all week. We haven't been streaming at all, and now we're streaming again, and I get crapped on.
Well, it's because you can't speak.
Yeah.
Or read.
I'm playing with you guys. I had fun. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow for episode 50, the big 50 for Magic at Mostad.
We're over the hill now.
Yeah, we are. We hit the golden years. See you guys then.
Bye.